some Supermarket Sim with Pine Tree. We're gonna start off this by playing a little bit of just some Railroader till he shows up, and if he don't show up, that's okay, because I know he's got other things to do. So let me just quickly change this. Real quick, I'm gonna just copy this. Stream thing. You know what? I can't spell, but that's all right. Doesn't really bother me none that I can't spell. I haven't really let the stream run that long for like the 5-minute intro for a while, so I figured it would be fun. Also, if you're wondering why my hair looks weird, I took a shower. It was a hot day, and it was a long day. But we're here to have fun. So, I did set up a new thing for people to check out in my About section. It's a donation tab. I'm planning on taking a lot of the money that I get donated, and it is going to go to my museum. It's going to go to the Boone and Scenic. So if you see this on YouTube or you see this on Twitch while I'm live, just know that all the donations are going to, or at least 50% of them are going to the Boone and Scenic. The other 50% I'm going to take for just so that I have extra cash. But more or less, most of the donations are going to the Boone and Scenic. I've been doing a lot of work off camera since the 30-minute stream. So my hope is that everything is going according to plan. 8441 is taking the last of the Alarka supplies to Alarka. It might have to wait on the passenger train, I'm not sure. The one is already mostly on the way down the main. So we'll just see how that goes. It is fully loaded with passengers, so there is a following section that is going to stop in Alarka. I've got to get the work done here as best as I can. I got to put that over there. I think the logs, they're just about ready to go. What else? Where's my number one? Oh, it's up here. I've got to drag these out somehow. That is very loud BGM. Does anyone else think that? Or is it just me? Just kind of waiting on Pine Tree. He went invisible, which worries me a little, but 13, but I forgot it started moving on its time. There's a car there that's stuck. I can pull these out, put that there, put those back, grab those. One has arrived. Okay, so I can take the one car that's needed, put it back. I feel like Whittier needs help. Can I send anyone to Whittier's rescue? I also kind of forgot that I had put the 16 up here. So I need to move the 16 a little bit. Dang, one car short. Yeah, literally one car short. I guess I can... Because the 16 doesn't really need to do anything up here for a hot minute. I can send it to down here to help. Passenger train's already arrived there. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because the 16 is going to be a hot minute before it arrives anywhere. These two are about to meet. This where can I pull you up at? Here. Okay, there's that all taken care of. Why are you approaching a stop signal? Oh, that actually worked. That worked out swimmingly. I wasn't expecting it to, but it did. That reminds me. Okay, you're on the waypoint for the outbound train, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Yes, dear. He chewed on the frickin' bed. Okay, put those there. Shoot, that reminds me, I need to go. Oh, the points are already set for that. Oh, 16's arrived at waypoint. Okay, so 16 has pretty much done all that I've asked of it. I just need it to move those two cars. Now one's arrived. So if I grab one, oh, for God's sake, train. I feel like the AI is sometimes really dumb. Oh god. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I almost had a runaway. Okay, I need to take that and put it there. Eleven is stopped at a Dillsboro sign. God dang it, 11. You have permission to pass. What has you oh, that has you stopped. When is the one... You were supposed to be gone by now. Oh, you're going to be gone in 20 seconds. Okay, leave that there. Are you actively leaving Whittier? No, you just arrived. Okay, I'm more worried about this train right here right now. Okay, I need to... Stop for a moment. Let's see. Well, I guess... I mean, try and reroute the 13. because the... Shoot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Throw that signal there. Switch lined against us. I'm aware that the switch is lined against you. How am I going to fix this one? Okay, I gotta back this up. I gotta back this up, and I gotta back it up quick. Back it up, 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 back it up. Clear the foul. Who's that taken care of? Okay. 16's gonna be able to help for now. Oh God, let's see here. I see some familiar names in chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Just here lurking, or if you're just here having fun, thanks for dropping in. We're doing a little bit of railroad for now. Trying to see what my buddies for. Because my goal is to play some supermarket. Okay. How quick? Okay, well, if 13's... Oh, that's going to block it in. Great, so it's got to wait, which is fine. Let's see. Okay, that's carrying quite a few passengers. The Streamliner's taken over for the Pacific right now because essentially Pacific is on the other end of the railroad. So I'm subbing in the Streamliner at the moment. But the plan is to either sideline the Streamliner or sideline the Pacific. Shoot. I've got the one passenger train coming down from Alarka to Dills, and then I've got the mainstay passenger train that goes from Silva all the way to Nantahala. And then I've got this train that goes from Silva to Alarca. There's gonna have to be a route around somewhere. You are just now leaving Bryson. You're picking up the slack that the other train left behind. So there's technically 4 passenger trains running. Oh, mother trucker. There's 4 passenger trains running and Ella's only got 1 space. This one's not scheduled. So I can delay this one. I can delay this train. This one can be delayed. The other 2 can't be. So put that delayed. Delay that one. What? Why? Oh. Okay. That solves half the problem. Half the fight is now over because of having to route the trains around one another. So that means that the 16 can come and work this out. And when the 1 is gone for the Heritage Line, there we go. I can send these goods in theory to there. You've got the fuel for it, but I don't think you have the gumption to get there. You're coming on to the main now. The 13 is on train 3, so it doesn't leave Whittier till 9. That means you are on train 3. Yeah, train 3. That means you have 30 minutes to get down the line, which is about a 10-minute distance. Now, the issue I'm facing is just the 17. It's the only train that's actively in the way. Because you're at Dillsboro right now, which means the... Yeah, you got to go where you needed to go, which means I need you... to grab the unloaded pulpwood. stuck. No, the 11 can move now. To do that. 8441 looking at another train. What do you mean you're looking at another train? Who? Oh, for... How in the ever-living hell did you two schmucks goof this up so bad? Okay, you know what? I'm deactivating all of my voice mods because they are getting in the way. Like, actively getting in my way. Okay. Just shuffle these two around. So this will be the last... I decided to use my engine because I haven't used it, like, ever. And it needed to stretch its wheels. And this one's just running... Oh, God. You're gonna need help. I know what to do. I don't like the idea, but I know what I need to do. I need to bring you up to there. I need to grab you. And since you're running tail backwards, you can come and grab these. There is a water station here. Do you need... You only need water. And you're almost there, so why not have you stop here? Or why not I just assume control? For now. Because I can top you up with water and you'll be fine. And then you can carry the piddly diesel back. And it can help you. Stop! Shoot, overshot. Little further. Little further. Stop. Okay, which diesel do I have down here? I think it's you. Yeah, it is you. Alright, come on. You're gonna help. Kinda. I need to focus on the rest of the railroad. Okay, the... eastbound. You're here. "10 minutes after." So that train needs to wait. Yeah, trundle your butt up here. Come on. stopped at Governor's Signal. Train 1 is stopped for fouled switch. 6:11. Okay. Those two jackoffs can handle that. Why the hell would you go that way? Like, seriously, why? It was more effective to go the other way, but whatever. Put that back to where it belongs. Okay, the Burke. Where is my Burke? No, you need to wait because the 11 still has work. Yes. I know, but we have no money. We have... I'm gonna go and get you and him some toys so that he stops chewing stuff and that things get a little easier. Okay, you two have clear tracks all the way to here. That way I can get rid of that stupid diesel. Who the oh, the passenger train's leaving. And it's loaded with guests. Did it leave anyone behind? Oh my god, it left people behind. And I don't have a spare train. Is that bad? I feel like that's bad. Does that mean I need a second section? For this train too? I guess I could tack more cars on. Holding at a red board. Okay. Definitely not enough passengers for this train. Does that mean I have to cheat in a train? just to cover what's getting left behind. I need a temporary solution. Thank God I got that other Pacific. Where are you? I'm just gonna cut these cars up for scrap when it's time. Hey! Thanks for the follow! Oh my god, hello, hi. Welcome in. You're watching the chaos of literally everything going wrong right now. Oh my god. That is a problem. Get your butt back here. That could have ended in disaster. Oh my god. So essentially, everything is kind of going all right. There's a few things that are going wrong. Since you've never played Railroader, or as far as you know, you haven't played, you're managing a railroad in like transition era Appalachia area, and I have a lot of mods in my thing, so not all of this is canon to the game. But what is ending up going on is I have multiple passenger trains running all at the same time, and the issue is that not all of them are doing what I need them to do. And so I'm having to dispatch everything and make it all work. You've played vanilla with no mods. Yeah, I have a lot of mods. Baggage cars, that's a mod. The paint schemes on this engine are a mod. Paint schemes here are a mod. I've got modded locomotives. The whistles are all modded. So I've got a bunch of whistle mods to make the game a little more realistic for me, because I love having the customized whistles and stuff like that. Why are you set to warning? You should be set to full clear. I'd love to get the T1 mod. I have the T1. I can show it off real quick, because I think everything's going smoothly enough for me to show it off. I do have the T1 with a customizations mod that's exclusive to the T1. It's a very, very, very powerful locomotive. I use it for Robinson Gap mostly, but it can haul like 2,000 tons over red marble. If you have all of like Andrews running, it can handle that really well. And I have a whistle mod that gives it a CB&Q 6 or CNO 6 chime. So it has a voice that actually fits it. I need it for red marble. Oh yeah, this and um, this mod, if I can show it off when it loads up, are two beautiful locomotives for Red Marble. This is the 3-cylinder Mikado mod. This thing is more powerful than the Burke. Because if I go into the buy menu here real quick and find it, 66,700 pounds of tractive effort versus the Burke, which has 65. So this is more powerful than the Burke. It doesn't have as much fuel or as much water, but it is a workhorse and it gets up to speed very quickly. So it is very, very good. The stats on the T1 are 106,900 pounds of tractive effort. Very, very powerful machines. These two are awesome. The other cool feature about this one, I've actually done a YouTube review on it. This auger is spinning. So that's really cool. But I need to go back real quick. I'll talk more about mods here in a second, but I need to focus on this real quick. Okay, so when you pass, the 9 can go. That's awesome. I know, it's really cool. Where is my other... I have several just locomotives. This is my streamliner that I've picked up, which is a beautiful streamliner. It's very good for what it does. It has functional wheel slip too. So if you put a heavy train behind it, it will slip like mad, which is really fun and really cool. So yeah, there's this. I've also got Skookum, the 2442. I have that as well. So I've got a lot of locomotives. I've also got Commodore. Is it called a Commodore? Oh, is it called a Commodore? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Because I've been calling it Skookum because that's the nickname it has. Have I been saying the wrong thing? I might have been saying the wrong thing. Let's see. Well, here it says Baldwin, but I'm sure it's like a Commodore or something. I've also got this little geared prairie right here, which this thing is nuts, because this can haul a dead train over red marble, even with its horsepower. I've hauled dead trains over red marble. The Commodore was the streamlined steam locomotive. Wait, oh, dang it, you're right. It does kind of look like the Commodore, doesn't it? The 13. It vaguely has the Commodore shape. So it's supposed to be a mashup of the CB&Q streamliners and the 49ers. But I do see how this vaguely looks like the Commodore in its design, especially considering it's a 464. I want to see them add like Niagaras and Northerns to this. I've heard that somebody's working on a mountain type. That would be fun to see. Speaking of New York engines, or close to it, I have the New Jersey Central's Pacific here. And this one actually has a cool feature. It has automatic train control that you can cut in and cut out, which is cool. It also has this, which is a water scoop. Not functional right now, but that is still cool. So yeah, I have that around here too. I don't have the original whistle on it because it has a C&J chime on it when you get the mod. But I've changed the whistle on it. Where's my Heritage Fleet? Right here. I've also got this mod, which is like a used market mod. So if I can't afford a locomotive default, I can buy a used. Is there anything worth getting on here either? No. Bugger. Okay, where is... Oh, did the other one pass? All right, get your butt out of here. Go. Change the signals. Go. Because your next stop is Dillsboro. You're stopped at Wilmot, so you'll follow suit. You're delayed because you're not necessity. You're just an extra. So that means the... Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays I do usually Railroader or a collab with a friend, and Sundays I do horror game night. So we usually play Phasmophobia, Lethal Company, something like that. So I'm usually streaming Saturdays and Sundays, and if I'm not streaming Saturday and Sunday, I will have a midweek stream on Wednesdays, but that's very rare that I have a midweek stream. But more often than not, it's Saturdays and Sundays. I usually try and stream at 7 o'clock on Saturdays and 7 o'clock on Sundays. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Is it all Railroader? No. Sometimes I stream 60 seconds. Sometimes I stream Supermarket Together. I sometimes also stream... I haven't done it in a hot minute, but I will stream Lethal Company or Repo or Phasmophobia. So there are other games that I do stream, but Railroader is like my bread and butter because of... Oh, shoot. I forgot the most important thing about this stream. Hold on. There we go. I've been doing this for several minutes. I forgot my Railroad hat. But no, I do stream other games. And if you have video game suggestions for something I should play or stream, I am open to all suggestions of games to play. I just have to figure out time to be able to get a hold of the game, but then I will play other games. So I like that ability to have multiple games to play. I hope that answers your question. And I appreciate you being a very active commenter. I really appreciate that. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to activate my stream bot. I forgot to activate my stream bot. I am so sorry about that. Railroader is my fave, and I also enjoy War of Rights and American Trucking Simulator. I want to get a hold of American Trucking Simulator. I really do, because I have friends that play American Trucking Simulator. But the weird thing, and I genuinely mean this, the weird thing about American Truck Simulator, I do that for a living right now. So more often than not, no, my bot's active. It's just being very silly right now. I have to reactivate the bot because it's being silly. There we go. I actually am a trucker for a daytime job. And on weekends, at least on Saturdays, when I come back and I start streaming Railroader and what have you, I actually volunteer at a museum. And so if you go to my About page on Twitch, I almost said Twitter, you will actually see a donation tab, and 50% of all donations that are given to me go directly to my museum. So there's a little extra incentive for just people donating and what have you. I've also got this Rutland mod for this 10-wheeler, which is really cool. I completely transitioned very weirdly in that aspect. Cool, what museum do you volunteer for? I volunteer for the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad and Heritage Museum. It is a museum that is close to where I live, and I have been volunteering there as of July 10th for 10 years. And for context, I'm 23. So I've been doing that for a very long time. And it has been probably one of my most favorite experiences to get to do that. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the experience I have with railroads and trains. So I really want to thank them for all of that hard work. Apologies if nobody's a fan of that, but sometimes I just need a little pick-me-up. Let me see here. My roundhouses. Oh, I also have this Maintenance of Way train that's all Americanized. I volunteer at the Kentucky Railway Museum. Really? Dude, I want to visit that museum. It is an absolutely amazing museum, and I would love to come and visit it one day. I would love to come and visit that. It's a beautiful museum, I've heard. But I've never gone. But I really want to go. What was that? Oh, it's near the Kentucky Derby? Hey, I've only been to Kentucky one time. That would also be fun to go see that as well. even if I'm not the biggest fan of horses and stuff, it would still be cool to go see the Kentucky Derby Museum. I was working on ... this. Let's see. All right, how do I tackle this? Where do I start? I need to pull these out of here. I need to pull that car out. I need to pull those two out, and I need to pull that out. So I'll tackle that first because it's closer. I'll drag these out and shove them up here because I don't have anything else coming this way. Put that car back. Run round, grab this, back that down to here. Actually, I can grab those, run up to here, grab that, put that there. Grab that car, tack it on the end, and then bring these down and shove it on the back. That's what I'll do. At East Wester. Why are you stopped at a signal at East Wester? Why is my heritage... Why is my baby girl stuck? Why are you stuck, honey? But yeah, I would love to come see that museum. I also want to go see the California State Railroad Museum. That one would be fun to see. Okay, so you're nearly finished. You're stopped. This train doesn't usually leave Bryson, the 16, but I have it working in this area right now because I really need the extra manpower in this zone. So send you there. Okay, so with that almost done, the 2 needs to take its train up Connolly. Boop. Stop. Because I need to see what 16's about to do. Okay, 16's coming this way, so I need to wait on the 2. Departing Wilmot on time, departing Whittier on time. Oh, wait, no, that one's going this way. What's the dog doing now? Oh, for God's sake, I gotta get that thing a toy. When I am done streaming, I'm going and buying toys. I know. All right, 2, go. These two are just inching on each other, and it is so weird. Because they are not well spaced. Also, for context, this engine here is actually hiding behind my curtain, but I have that particular Pacific in my collection of model trains. So that's really cool. I wonder if I pause it real quick, I can show it off real quick. Yes, I know, we need to go get personal things while we're at the store. Okay, let me see if I can show this off real quick. If it's not gonna screw up my display stands or anything. But this is the Pacific that I'm talking about, 1396, that I have on display. My brother bought this for me many moons ago. Many moons ago, he bought this for me. But what's cool about this one is that this was being made for a while. It was being made. I have not found a not screwed up version of this one yet. At least online, I haven't found it. But it also acts as a cell phone or a telephone. But the issue is, in the process of me moving, the cord that connects this to the train disappeared. and I'm kind of butthurt that it did, but it's okay. But when it did work, and I did have landline, this would ring with the sound of train whistles and bells and steam and all stuff. So that was really cool that he got that for me. He got it for me when I was like 8 or something like that. I was really young. I'm just gonna move Easter Vader over to there and put this back on the shelf. There we go. The horses are not mine. The horses are my girlfriend's. But she has a lot of beautiful horses in her collection. But if you ever have any questions about my collection of stuff, let me know, and I will gladly talk about it because it's something fun. Yes, my girlfriend Warhorse over here, she's the one who has all the horses and all of the other stuff around here. So if you have any questions about the horses, let me know, and I will ask her promptly. Okay. So that's taken care of. That's taken care of. Stop at Wilmot. That one's arrived. That one can just sit there and wait patiently for a while. I need to just get the... I'm going to have to run 2 eastbounds. I'm going to have to run 2 eastbounds because it's going to take way too long for me to get everything sorted. So my plan is to send my Burke to go collect this train. There we go. So it's going to handle that. That is 765's whistle, by the way. I need 11. I have got to get this locomotive some serious help. Because this little 060 has been doing all this work on its own. Can I send the 6 on its way? Maybe? Yeah, because the one... Where are you going? Why do you have passengers for Nantahala? And Almond? What are you doing? That's not supposed to be there. You. Come here. Everybody get off the train. Yeah, none of those passengers should have been picked up. That's broken. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, so since the one train is gone, this one can come here and sit because it doesn't leave until later. Because westbound the 5. Yeah, you're supposed to be on the 5. Which means all of you get set to your timetable. But don't pick up in Silva. Because you don't depart from Silva. Okay. It's getting a little crazy. I think if I've done this right, the 6 can go to Connolly. I have like 3 of the 10-wheelers. Okay. I'm realizing that the bill of my hat is in the way, but that's okay. I feel like I should send somebody to help down here. Do I have anybody? Yes, I do. I have many people that can help. And by many, I mean a total of 2. So, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to send you to there. But not yet. Because I've got to get the Connolly train moving. Does you have enough? You have enough. I don't intend on upgrading either of those because it's just so much hassle. Stopped because switch lined against. You shouldn't be moving. Yeah, your orders are to stop, so whatever your issue is, deal with it. Oh, fucking A. Okay. You're just about done with your task. My beautiful steam locomotive. You. I think you're going to here? No, you're going to there. So, right there. You can shove that the rest of the way. It'll be okie dokie. So, you're good. Where's my... Almost there. You shouldn't be holding at anything. You have clear tracks. Why do you say you don't? Okay. You've arrived. You've done your due diligence. Let's couple the twins back together. You're good. Whittier. Go mainstay passenger train. Let's get moving. Maybe we'll see it slip here real quick. There it goes. The grain's getting done, and I've I sent my grain train south. Is there not enough space for everything at the patatas? Well, of course not, because that doesn't belong in the patatas. Grab. Send that there, and then I've got to get this thing back to Dill's Bryson as quickly as possible. I've got to get that back to Bryson as quickly as possible. So... set that there. Wait, where's the... Oh, you know what? Put you on that track. So that those two aren't crashing into one another or wasting time. Those passenger cars are 100% getting scrapped. These ones, because I don't need them. I really don't. Yay! More monies. Alright, your services are finished down here on the east end. I need you sent up here. Back to where your main task is. This is also a mod. This is a mod for a grain elevator that adds a ton of traffic. So hopefully this dinget... Yeah, he's smart enough to do that. Okay. Two has arrived at waypoint. Good. It can stay there for now. You're still pretty booked. And you've still got passengers to Wilmot. Oh boy. Some hectic stuff going on today. Well, yeah, of course you have an approach to Ella. You've got to... Yeah. Tannery is looking at a red board. Why? I was about to say... So when that train passes here... I can send the 3 off. You turned around. The 6 turned around. I'm gonna have to send it there. Okay, 11, are you done? Yes, you've grabbed what you needed to grab. Okay. Okay, I need those very specific cars to be placed next to these. Because there's also this car that needs to be dug out. All right, go. It's taking the main. Go. Go 3, go. 3 is also modded, by the way. She's a bit old, I think. No, actually, she's quite young. She's done very little on the railroad. So 3 is going to help out. Should I get the... I could send the 5 to go help too. But that seems like overkill. I'm going to leave it up to chat. Polls. Do we send the number 5? Yes. For 1. No. For 2. In a democracy, we shall stay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is have this one dig out that car there. Go ahead and vote in the poll chat if you're interested in participating. Go ahead and vote in the poll. If you're not interested in participating, that's okay with me. I'm planning to go for about another 30 minutes or so. My friend did not show. Okay, who else do I need to focus on? The Burke has arrived. That's who I need to focus on. Right there. First frickin' try. Okay, the Burke can't even leave yet, so we can leave it. I guess we can, yeah, we can drag it up to here. Get it off and out of the way. I just realized set you to extra. I just needed to take a little bit of that weight off of the other passenger train, because it is very, very much loaded, and you are very, very much leaving people behind. Yeah, Fusey and the Gauge. You need to pick up these people. Are you gonna pick them up? Yes, you are. Come on, there's 5 more. Oh, that's 5 more for Wilmot. Because I'm still waiting on that frickin' extra. Because, duh, that extra hasn't left yet. And it still can't leave anyway. I feel like I should just expand the passenger trains. That's what I need to do. I need to just straight up expand the passenger trains. Make them longer. Or just not have so many passenger trains. That is also an option. Dove's Island Grain! There we go. Alright, you, sir. Until further notice, can just go hang out over here. Yep. Everything's a big ol' yep. Okay, that's the wrong one. You. To everyone lurking in chat or just showing up, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You can't get out because he's there. Mother Hubbard living in a motherfucking cupboard. Back your big ol' ass up. Bring it here. That's an idea. Have the Burke pick up the grain. Or at least what's already there. Back to our problem childs. Children. I gotta wait on that. Good lord, I need extra manpower. Like, bad. Shyla. This is rough, man. Where the heck is the... I'm missing a train. Right there. That's who I'm missing. I was like, where did it go? I was blind and not privy to it. DVRLL1, we're looking at a red board. Yeah, well, you're not supposed to... You're... Past the red board, fool. Oh, God, here comes red marble. Oh, it literally won't all fit here. Oh my god, it's not all gonna fit. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to block it in then. Cover up this whole section. Oh my god, my knees. My poor, poor knees. That's gonna take a bit to finish. Could I have cheated it? Yeah, but I wanted to do this particular part proper. Silver paper looking at another train. Oh, for you know what? I don't feel like playing nice anymore. I'm just gonna take you and put your steam-powered ass fix it this way. There. You're fine. Walk it off. Okay, who the hell is where? You're there. You're lined up. You're lined up. I'm just going to leave my heritage engine down there for now. The hopper cars have still not loaded at Alarka. Does anybody know why the fuck that's the case? I've been waiting on these Alarka cars for ever. And they're just not loading. The mining supplies are being used. But these cars are just not loading. None of these cars are loading. Are they glitched? Is that the case? Are they just glitched? Eleven's arrived at waypoint. I'm still sorting out the paperboard. Good Lord. One has arrived. Money? There we go. I gotta take the hat off. I might actually just have to end it here because I am so straight tired, and I'm gonna have to just come back to this later. Hot second. We're gonna find somebody to go visit. You know what? Screw it. Let's go visit my... Let's go visit my, Let's go visit him. Because he deserves it. If this doesn't work this time, I'm going to be mighty annoyed. I'm also going to kill the pole. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody for showing up into stream. It means the absolute world to me. For those of you coming in last minute, you know, thank you so much for showing up real quick. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. if you want to come catch me. That is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be streaming. If I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate all the lurkers. Shout out to Berkeley, Kentucky for showing up. You were awesome. You were super freaking cool. And with all that being said, I will see you all see you all tomorrow. That's a wrap. To anyone who wants to follow me, go ahead and follow me. I really appreciate the follows. Every little follow brings me one step closer to my goal.